Hey cuties, it's your girl Tana Too Cute. So we are now in season 6, episode 6 of All American, y'all. We're getting into the season. It is titled Connection, and it says the friends decide to help Spencer with his latest case studies on relationships. Not a whole lot going on, but let's talk about it.
I feel good.
Wait a minute. Who
I know that I would know. Wow.
So what's driving this case study is that Spencer wants to graduate early so that he can get his degree out the way and not because if he goes into the NFL, that means he doesn't have to come back to finish his degree. So of course he want to go ahead and finish his degree now, have that already, bagged or whatever. So if he is in the NFL and he retires or that doesn't work out, he still have his degree to fall back on to go into, therapy or counseling or whatever. So he is working on this case study and to get extra credit, of course, and the name of his paper that he has to do is How to Make a Relationship Work. So he is thinking to go to the cabin, which all the couples are going to be were invited to the cabin, and this is where the case study comes into play. So we get to examine each couple and whatever issues that they were facing and work through that. So by the end of this episode, we learn through Spencer's eyes and the couples what really makes a relationship work. Now, I have my opinion, my perspective on what makes a relationship work, but hey, let's talk about the way it transpired in the episode. So the first relationship in the episode that I want to highlight is the newest members of the household. Jordan and Layla was interviewing, y'all remember, in the last episode for new roommates, right? So the new relationship, that couple presented a one way to Jordan and Layla, but what Jordan and Layla got was a mess, just a total mess. They turned out to be the total opposite of what the interview presented. They are arguing left and right to the point where they ended up breaking up. The girl in the relationship wanted to burn her boyfriend's clothes. It was a total mess. So this is Jordan and Layla's fault, because they should have did a little more research before they said yes to the roommate situation. And they didn't do their research, because we know, and we've all probably done it, where we present our best selves in an interview. But once that interview is over, then you get the real of the real. That's Jordan and Layla's fault. Next. So the gang heads off to the cabin. So, of course, it originally started out as a, rendezvous with Spencer and Olivia, but of course Patience is under a lot of pressure because she has the media reaching out to her because of the whole case with her and these psychopath fan. So she's under a whole lot of stress and pressure, and Coop was thinking that it would be a great idea for her to get away, and they just invited themselves to the cabin with Spencer and Olivia. And of course Olivia was like, yeah, sure, come on. And then Jordan and Layla, of course, they're dealing with the rambunctious roomies. They're fighting all the time, so they trying to get away. And of course, they was like, hey, the cabin would be a great idea. And of course, Spencer could not say no to them. So they're all now headed to the cabin to really evaluate all the relationships. Patience and Coop, Olivia and Spencer, Jordan and Layla, Jordan and Spencer. So let's just talk about how it all unfolded. So Spencer have everybody doing several activities, and they're kind of really learning some things about each other or about their partner in the relationship that they did not know. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Do you tell your significant other every single thing that's going on with you personally, or do you feel like you should tell your significant other everything in the relationship, big or small? Let me know what you think about that. But yeah, they are, sharing or learning, things that they did not know. For example, Spencer did not know that Olivia had planned on moving back to London. Now, Olivia, now how you think y'all relationship gonna work if you back in London? And then Jordan didn't realize that Layla was not on her meds any longer. But it seems as though others knew the information except for the partner in the relationship. So as it looks, it appears that with Jordan and Layla, seemed to have left out Jordan with sharing with him that she, was off her meds that she had been taking ever since that high school situation with that girl. We don't have to go all the way back to that, but she failed to, let him know that, but told him a lie earlier in the day that she, had taken it or something to that degree. And, that's, to him, that's like a slap in his face. But Patience seemed to have known that, she was winning off of her meds. And then with Spencer and Olivia, she failed to let him know that she, wanted to move back to London. Also, on top of that she failed to let him know that Ashley was a guy versus a girl. And he told her just straight out, deep down, you didn't tell me because you knew it would be problematic for our relationship. I don't know how to feel about that, that friendship relationship with Olivia and Ashley. I feel that it's going to be something else going to come up about this. And then with Coop and Patience, it's more about Patience was in her feeling mostly because Coop shut her down after that party, after Spencer's 21st birthday party. And she didn't want to, Coop, shut her down. She didn't want to be intimate with her because Patience was under the influence, drunk or whatever. And, it really comes to right now from what I've observed is what makes a relationship work. Number one, communication. That's going to be number one, being honest and truthful. Number two, and number three, the connection, and what's going to make the connection is the communication, the authenticity, or being honest. So they were really able to realize these things through this case study of Spencer. So once they, communicated, they were able to get back on the same page and, realize that these are the people that matters the most to them, their partner. And last, y'all, I did want to highlight the relationship of, Miss Baker. Miss Baker hadn't been dating yet since Coach Baker passed away, and her mom is, down her back that she needs to get back out there and start dating. And she was like, it's too soon. She just lost Billy, but it's been over a year, and, she was having reservations about getting back out there. What about y'all? Anybody ever experienced, losing someone and you was hesitant about getting back out there to date? How long should you wait? Is there a time period, or should that be, determined by when you are ready and not when someone else believe you are ready or should start doing that? Y'all let me know what you think, down in the comments. But all in all, y'all, for me and my personal opinion, what really makes a relationship work, I do agree that communication off top and being honest, and truthful in that relationship makes that relationship work. And then also keeping that connection, there. We have to do things to keep each other engaged with each other, to keep that relationship working. So when I tell y'all, all American, they are very relatable. I don't care what generation you are in, these are still things that are relatable to all of us. Those were the highlights for me, y'all, in this episode. Y'all let me know again down in the comments and what you think. Y'all like up this video and hit subscribe. And look, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and expecting mothers out there. And y'all have a good weekend. And look, y'all have a good day on purpose. Bye.